さんこんにちは、タカです。NBA 2K19 続きをやっていきます。さてと、NBA なんだろうな。まだこのレベルで NBA はちょっときついんじゃないか。まあ前作はあれだったけどね、60だったけどね、始まりが。まあでも前作よりね、本当にあれだよね、抜きづらくなってるからね、相手を。いろいろドリブルで相手を翻弄して抜いたりしないと。まああとはスピードかな。スピード、体の強さとか、あとボールハンドリングだね。でもあれか、ボールハンドリング強めるとボール所持時のスピードも上がるからいいのか。そのドリブルムーブだけじゃなくてそういうところにもメリットがあるのか。まだ上げておいて損はなさそうだな。100% になった。
And during our segment with Giannis, you may have noticed these questions appearing at the bottom of your screen. This is 2K TV Interactive. We'll have new trivia and polls every episode, all season long, with BC prizes and more.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
Two conference rivals, C-Web, squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel it riding on this one.
Oh, yeah. You know how the conference rival games go. These games can mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And there's never been anything wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Young is out there with Green, and it's Anderson in at the small forward. Now, here's Gasol. And there's Green on the assist by Gasol.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
AI outside. Back to Harris, and Thomas has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. From the baseline. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Outstanding touch from mid-range. I mean, I love how Thomas exploits that in-between game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. His big point of emphasis was that they have to be smarter at the offensive end. He thought both of the losses were due to poor decision-making, missing the open man, getting baited into taking bad shots. He feels at their best, they have to have high percentage scoring opportunities and finish strong. Kevin?
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for controlled, patient offense today, and the key to that will be shot selection.
It's ball movement. The key is everybody has to stay involved on offense. The best way to get good shots is to make sure the defense can't focus on any one player.
You know, effective from the interior. Young is someone who looks to score once he's that close.
AI sets a screen for Harris. Lopez left side. The basket good off the assist from Corey Harris. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Gasol kicks to Anderson. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Anderson. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Anderson. Young from outside. Offensive rebound. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kicks it to Young. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the look Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
The Lakers trail. Harris outside. Passes to Lopez. AI sets a screen for Lopez. Outside for Thomas. Here's the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's the thing. I mean, Thomas can beat you with drives, and he can beat you with range as well. I mean, you talk about the mystique and the lure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in L.A. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
やっぱそうだよね。NBA の
And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
For the organization, they have to be the best. They have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office. Everyone in LA feels the pressure.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Randall. Hart, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Isaiah Thomas. Now, here's AI. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Excellent use of the screen that time.
On that play, I mean, it feels even better to be the guy setting the screen than the guy scoring the points.
Murray, the pass to Gay. Kuzma against Aldridge. Shoots over Kuzma. Again, the Spurs good for two.
His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size.
Now, here's AI. Kuzma kicks to Hart. Puts one up from 19, and again it's the Lakers. And here is Murray. Last game he had 13. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aldridge kicks to Gay. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Gay. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And this is why scouting is so important. You've got to be able to identify those role players who can complement what your team does.
Yeah, that was big-time production from the bench, especially on the offense.
Isaiah Thomas, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
I just go in there. I've been doing it since I was a little boy. Like, I've always...
Thomas brings that platoon swap here for the Lakers. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Laverne. Aldridge comes in for Manu Ginobili. Danny Green, he's checked in for Murray. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills. On the court for San Antonio. Green and Gay, the two wings. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. And it's Young in at the one spot. Back to Thomas. Three-pointer. And another three for the Lakers.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
San Antonio leading. Young outside. Gasol passes to Young. Chalk up two there. Young's got 10 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
AI kicks to Thomas. On the way, Harris. Lopez, a screen on Green. Shoots off the screen. Harris misses.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Right side, Green. Young outside. Green, the screen. And there's the pass to Aldridge. Gay. And Gay with the second chance points. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lopez. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI has got 3 assists in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
와,
On outside. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Gasol. From outside, off the mark. Marcus Young getting it done for.
やっぱあれだね、タイミングが悪いからさ、リバウンドのさ。
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
He's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Harris is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's AI in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. NBA offenses have always been complex, and they always are evolving, but C-Web, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little bit with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. It's still flex offense, and that's what they did with Utah. Karl Malone and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better. But as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you call them play.
I love your honest approach.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. You wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap. Murray outside. Laverne passes to Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Zubats. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the jam by AI. And if AI is familiar to anyone, you might remember him from his college days. Played a big role in a college tournament run not too long ago.
And unfortunately for AI, he got a little ahead of himself and declared after that run. And NBA scouts felt he just wasn't ready and ended up going undrafted. Just seems like he needed more time to mature, but I'm guessing he wished he stayed another year in college.
Ball kicks to AI. Pass to Hart. AI, the screen. Hart the pass to Ball. And a miss there on the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Well, a lot of people have a lot of opinions on Lonzo Ball, but one thing is for sure, Chris, he is a playmaker.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love to play with him. That's a big thing for him. I mean, he's a natural catalyst for this team. And it goes beyond his impressive passing numbers. I mean, you can see just how different the team is when he's on the floor. I mean, and it means they're moving, they're running. He came into this league advertised as an unselfish playmaker, and he's been that answer.
A wide open look here for Kuzma, and the 3 ball is good. Kuzma's got 8.
The timing, the precision. We got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
And the Lakers making a change here. Deng's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Gay comes in for Laverne. And it's Mills in for Anderson. Mills passes to Ginobili. And it's blocked. But they recover it. This one for three. It's another look. Here's Aldridge. And three chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Pulls up. Uses the glass to drop it in. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Murray. Aldridge kicks to Murray. To halt the run, AI grabs the board. And you talk about getting thrown into the fire. We're seeing the first NBA minutes for AI in one of the biggest games of the season. This team must believe in him to look his way with everything on the line.
And if you follow the news, you might have heard the story of how AI came to land on this team. This is as pressure-packed a debut as it gets. And AI has to be both terrified and elated right now. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. AI, the screen. Here's Hart. And another three for the Lakers.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Mills. He kicks to Aldridge. He gets it in there. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
He's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Then for the Spurs, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Gasol. Ginobili comes in for Danny Green. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. On the court right now for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Young is out there with Murray. And it's Ginobili in at the small forward position.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
San Antonio calls timeout.
All right, everybody, huddle up. Hey, keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear. I understand.
All right, man. Now, look, let's bring this W home. Bring it in.
Let's do it.
Ready? Right.
Now Gasol is checked in for Manu Ginobili. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He knows his team is struggling tonight from the three-point line, so he told them to go for more quality shots inside. We're shooting way too many threes, he said. No more Hail Marys. Let's get inside to the post. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Out to the right wing. Thomas kicks to Harris. Here's AI. The stupendous finish in traffic. You know, Greg, when you talk about AI, you have to mention that he was playing in China before getting a chance here in the NBA.
And just reading about his time in China, it seems like that whole experience was a harsh dose of reality for AI that never quite felt at home. And while he did improve his game, I know he is glad to be back in the States.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
High post Lopez. Harris against Murray. Outside for Thomas. Good.
Nice.
And Harris gets the assist. 20 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Decisive bucket by Thomas.
Spurs trail by 5. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lopez with the block. AI passes to Randall. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Young. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Gotta respect greatness. Even if you don't like Young, you have to admit that he's amazing in the clutch.
AI up top. He's covered by Gay. Randall outside. Overall dribble. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Here's Gasol. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Green in for DeJounte Murray. Harris kicks to Lopez. Back to Harris. Here's AI. A rebound by the Spurs. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, and I say you go for the dash. Try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Isaiah Thomas.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Here's Anderson.
なんで誰も行かないね。
Oh, off target.
And that's why Gasol's teammates trust him. His ability to hit these shots time and time
そうだよ。まだこんなレベルでセンターにリバウンドで勝負勝ってるわけねえだろ。
Timeout called the Lakers.
それから残り 0.4 秒でタイムアウト取ってどうすんの
Shot is good. But it looks like
いやでも
this one might get reviewed
今のは
very close on the
どう
release.
見ても時間
And
差
the
つったんじゃ
officials
ない
are signaling for a video review of the last second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of the review now. And the officials have made the ruling that he did not get the shot off in time.
だから残り 0.4 秒で何が出てるって言った
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Extra time just about to get started here with the jump ball coming up. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green is out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the 3. San Antonio trailing here. Young pass to Gasol. Anderson the screen. And Young, here we go. Good on the shot. Young's got 19 points.
How about the initiative there? When it's a big possession, Young comes alive, wanting to show just how special he is.
AI in the post, working on Anderson. Lopez kicks to Harris. Clock at 6. Lopez a screen. Harris inside, covered by Green. Harris's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 2. The Spurs shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Anderson, here's Gasol. Green breaking loose. The layup off target. It's Randall with the drive. Feeds to AI. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And Corey Harris, a star player in college, a very polished product when he came into the NBA. And he just looks like a natural leader out there on the floor.
Harris quickly becoming, Greg, one of the bigger names and stars in the NBA. I know this team was simply ecstatic to land him on draft day, and he's a big part of their future. Count it. That's now 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, the awareness of Young, just demonstrating that he's capable of spotting the open man.
Harris against Green. Young with the steal. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And it's slammed in by Young.
And as long as the lob passes on target, Young will finish it off. A legitimate alley-oop threat.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Harris off the pick. Money!
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 46 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Stolen by Corey Harris. AI left side. Lopez kicks to AI. And we don't have to tell you folks about just how important this final game of the regular season is. To put it in plain terms, win and you're in.
And for the Lakers and Spurs fans, this is what it's all about. There is just so much history between these two franchises. And even though this is a regular season game, it's got an air of a Game 7 feel to it.
Aldridge, the pass to Green. Inside, Gasol. Green breaking loose. Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they genuinely respect.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument could be made for either case.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another. Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
And so the Lakers take the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT...
Hey, Big Toonie. Hey, I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Thanks for the show.
Hey, man, so what you think? Am I running yet?
Look, this is just the beginning, kid. But you're going to have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Tremendous game tonight, and I'm sure there'll be many more to come. And let's start with your name first. AI, what does that stand for?
What's my name?
最後にね、よかったね。いいものを見せられたな。バッチまだ全然なんだよな。相手の強さってなんだ。まあ VC には関係ないからいいんだけどな。トロフィー見るとね、なんかもうバッジを全部最高レベルにするっていうトロフィーがあるんですけどね、それもう達成してる人いるんですよね。恐ろしいわ。フリーエージェント来た。チームを選択して契約を交渉する。ほうほう。レイカーズあるね。さっきまでプレイしたチームが。うん。あった。76サーズ。まだだな。ウォリアーズそりゃ入れるとは思ってねえさ。まあね、でか引き続きここで行きたいですけど、1000は魅力的だな。契約を交渉する。とりあえずちょっと丸押してみっか。うんうんうん。タイアンチームメイト評価ボーナス。そうね、まあこれはまあ1000強欲こんぐらいでとりあえず出しておこう。じゃあまあ最初はこっちかな。でやっていった方が良さそう。レイカーズでいいんじゃない？変わんないしね、上とね。うん。20分は別にいいとして15分ぐらい。これでこうかな。はあ。2年で 1.5 倍ぐらい。お、そうかい。全然ダメだ。しょうがない。いいか。まあ別にそこでずっとやる必要もないしな。結局は76また行きたいしね。いやー、いまいち何が基準なのか。やっぱりチームメイト評価ボーナスか。あれがでかいんだろうな。あと VC。
What it do, youngin? Hey, appreciate you meeting with me.
Yeah, you can, thank my agent for that.
Yeah? He happened to mention why I wanted to sit down?
Nah, you know, just told me to keep an open mind.
So when you moving to a new spot?
Oh, you know, a couple weeks back.
I still remember my first check, man. Had a little Knicks logo on the top corner. Next day, I went out and bought me a watch or a Frosty. 3 weeks later, on the road in Miami, hit up Mansion post game, and the next morning, woke up. Poof. 200 large, gone.
You heard of insurance?
I thought I was gonna play forever. Like Vince Carter, collecting a paycheck and a pension. Last thing I remember was James Harden's grin. He hit me with that half cross, half carry thing he likes to do, and I'm waiting for the step back, and next thing I see, black. Woke up in Cedars. Mama was sitting there with a Bible on her lap while the doctor told her that I had hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Means my heart muscles were so swollen, blood couldn't pass through no more. Doctor told me I couldn't never play ball again. It's the worst day of my life. The hoop was my identity, man. It was my reason. After that, man, I just spun out, you know? People try to reach out, you know, all the dudes from around the league that you'd expect. Oh, try to make me feel better, but I wasn't hearing them. Wasn't long before I was back in my mama's crib in Jersey. Same single bed, flat broke. It's amazing how quick the cheese melts. The humbling comes for us all. Matter of fact, I still remember the first time I saw you playing the Dykeman. You was a freshman. So cocky, you'd make LeVar Ball blush.
Oh, all right. So that's why you took my ankles, huh? Man, I remember. People still send me gifts of that.
That's why you so salty, huh? Man, you are competitive. I get it. No one likes to clown it. Man, the reason I did that, though, man, you was out there stealing my shine, man. I couldn't just relinquish the crown, man. It's Dykeman.
I know, man. They never let you forget.
Right? Man. So we good?
Yeah, man, we good.
All right. See, the real reason I'm here, man, I want to manage you.
Oh, okay.
Look,
Yo, man, have you ever managed anyone?
I mean, technically, you're the first player I've ever even approached about this. But wait. You know, the last few years, I was coaching AAU, and I was finishing up my finance degree. You know, I've been paying my dues.
Look, I don't know, man. Like, what's an undrafted free agent even need with a manager? You know, agent and lawyer got me covered.
No. Listen, they're deal makers. I handle the day-to-day. I'm talking media, endorsements. For instance, how much you paying for this crib, huh?
I don't know, 6.
6. It's a new apartment building over on Park that's willing to let you live there rent-free if you just mention them on social media. I got a car dealership and a furniture warehouse that's willing to do the same thing. That's a new crib and a new car gratis. I mean, it might not be glamorous, but listen, you gotta think about this. Do you want to be the kid with the frosty wrists? Or the one with the diversified portfolio, huh? Look, our paths wouldn't even pass a sobriety test. But we made it back. You're survivors. The real ones. Just imagine what we could do together, man. That's all I'm asking. Just imagine it, man.
Hey, you know what? I don't have to think about it. I'm in.
またここでございます。あれですね、まあ失敗ですね今回は。あれ、ここ入るのや。 まあまあまあまあ。では次もお楽しみに。またね。